Hey guys. Okay, so if you were not able to join me live today at 11:30, that is no big deal. I have recorded or pre-recorded this lesson so you can follow along. So if you missed out this morning due to any reasons, that is perfectly okay. As long as you're watching this video, you are good to go. So today you are going to be working within that Google slideshow like we've been doing all week, and you're going to be doing slides 7 through 10. And this is going to be about adding and subtracting fractions. So let's talk about our steps for adding and subtracting fractions. So first step, we have 1, find LCD. Because if they don't have the least common denominator, you can't do anything about this. And if you're having a hard time remembering how to find LCD, your video from Tuesday and the activity we did on Tuesday is going to help you with this. All right, step 2, rewrite your fraction. Remember, whatever you do to the top, you got to do to the bottom. Whatever you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top. So rewrite your fraction. And then step 3, add or subtract. Pretty easy. So let's do a few practice ones together. Let's do 2/3 plus 1/6 equals. So I do not have common denominators. So what I need to do is first find my LCD. I find LCD by skip counting or writing the multiples for my denominators. So I have 3 and I have 6. So if I skip count by 3, I got 3, 6, 9, 12. If I skip count 6, I have 6, 12, 18. I want the least common. So they have 6 and 6 in common, and they have 12 and 12 in common. But what is the least one that they have in common? They have 6. So now, how many times did you multiply 3 to get to 6? Because I got to rewrite my fraction now. I know that both my denominators are now going to be 6. So how many times did you multiply 3 to get to 6? 2 times. And whatever you do to the top, you got to do to the bottom. So what's 2 times 2? 4. And then how many times did you multiply 6 to get to 6? 1. So if I multiply the bottom by 1, I got to multiply the top by 1. So now I have my fraction rewritten, and they have common denominators. So now I'll just add it straight across. 4 plus 1 is 5. Denominator stays the same. 5, 6 is my answer. Let's try a different one. Let's do a little harder. Let's do 6/12 plus 1/4 equals. So here's my second one we're going to do together. First step, find LCD. So rewrite your multiples for your denominator. I have 12 and 4. So that's 12, 24, 36. I have 4, 8, 12, 16. What is the least common multiple? They both have 12. So now I need to rewrite my fraction. How many times did I multiply 4 to get to 12? 3 times. And if I multiply the bottom by 3, I have to multiply the top by 3. So let's rewrite our fraction. 1 times 3 is 3. 4 times 3 is 12. I need to add 6/12. I have common denominators. So now I just add straight across. 3 plus 6 is 9. Denominator stays the same. So 9/12 is my answer. Now, let's work on a subtraction problem. Same thing happens when subtracting as you are adding. Let's do 5/15 minus Actually, I'm going to change my mind. Let's do 15 over 25 minus, so 15 over 25 minus 1/3. 1/5. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm changing my mind. 15 over 25 minus 1/5. Okay. Do I have common denominators? No. For me to find common denominators, I need to list my multiples for 5 and for 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25, 50, 75. What do they have in common? 25. 25 and 25. So, rewrite our fractions. How many times did you multiply 5 to get to 25? 5 times. And whatever I do to the bottom, I got to do to the top. So 1 times 5 is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Minus 15 25ths. I have common denominators. I can subtract straight across. What's 15 minus 5? 10. Denominator stays the same. My answer is 10 25ths. So now what you need to do, you need to head to that Google document, or that Google slide we've been working on. Remember how to get to it? Email or go to Google, click your 9 little dots, hit slide. It's going to be the first thing that pops up. Bam. All right, well, we worked on Mondays there. Well, we worked on Tuesdays there. Well, we worked on Wednesdays there. Okay, so here we are. Today you are in charge of doing slides 7 through 10. All right. So this is a little different than how the setup is. So that's why I wanted to go over it with you guys. Okay, so the fraction is 3/8 minus 2/5. And you see how it says 3 times something, 8 times something? This is that fraction. You see 3 fraction bar 8, 2 fraction bar 5. What it's doing is setting this up so you can help find common denominators. Okay, so if I was to solve this, I would need to find common denominators between 8 and 5. So on my piece of paper over here to the side, my common denominator is 40. So I'm going to plug 40 in. Remember, if your box goes missing, all you got to do is click that undo button at the top. Okay. Now, 8 times what got you 40? Beautiful. 5. And then 5 times what got you to 40? 8. Wonderful. Okay. And then, now let's look at the top. If I multiply the bottom by 5, I have to multiply the top by what? 5. Got to do the same top as the bottom. And 3 times 5 is 15. And so that 3/8 fraction just became 15 40ths. You see that worked? So here's your new fraction, 15 40ths. All right. And then if I multiplied the 5 by 8, I know I have to multiply the top by 8 as well. And 2 times 8 is 16. So here's your new fraction. 2/5 is now 16 40ths. And now we need to plug these in. I need to type in my new fraction. 15/40. There's your fraction. Plus, here's your other fraction. 16/40 equals, now all I got to do is add the two numerators together. I have 15 plus 16, so that's 31. And my denominator stays the same, 40. So there's your answer. If you get confused by this part, this is the trick. These two numbers should be the same. These two numbers should be the same. because you're multiplying the top and the bottom by the same number. Let's do a subtraction problem together. Okay, 4/5 minus 2/3. Going over here to my side piece of paper. Okay, I have found out that the common denominator for 5 and 3 is 15. So my denominator is going to be 15. Okay, now 5 times what got you 15? Good, 3. And 3 times what got you 15? 5. Wonderful. Okay, now if I multiply that 5 by 3, I have to multiply the top by 3 as well. And what's 4 times 3 equal? 12. And then if I multiply the bottom number by 5, I needed to multiply my top number by 5 as well. And what is 2 times 5? 10. And now I'm just going to plug my 2 new fractions in. I have 12/15. 12/15 minus, here's my new fraction, 10/15 equals 12 minus 10 is 2. My denominator stays the same. 2/15 it is. All right. If you guys have any questions, shoot me an email, send me a dojo message, whatever you need to do. I will talk to you guys later. Oh, and don't forget tonight at 5 p.m. I'm doing a live quizzes on finding LCD. So I'm going to post the code at 4:45. I'm going to email it to you. I'm going to put it on Classroom Dojo, and I'm going to put it on Google Classroom. So if you can get on a cell phone or a computer at 5 p.m. to do a live quizzes, come on. See you soon. Hope to see you tonight.